There comes a moment when life no longer collapses loudly, it simply goes quiet. What once motivated you now feels heavy. What once fit now presses against your breath. Starting over does not always arrive as courage. Sometimes it arrives disguised as exhaustion, hesitation, or endless preparation. Fear rarely says its name. It hides in patterns that look reasonable, responsible, even wise. And yet the body knows when a chapter has ended long before the mind agrees. Here are the 9 signs you're afraid of starting over. 1. Staying loyal to endings. The nervous system bonds to familiarity, even when it hurts. You confuse endurance with meaning, mistaking survival for purpose. 2. Over-planning the rebirth. Control becomes a shield against uncertainty. You keep waiting for clarity, instead of allowing movement to create it. 3. Romanticizing the past. Memory edits pain into poetry. You grieve what felt safe, not what was true. 4. Delaying through productivity. Busyness becomes a disguise for fear. You stay active so you do not have to feel the ache of change. 5. Needing permission to leave. Old conditioning ties worth to approval. You wait for validation instead of trusting your inner signal. 6. Confusing fear with intuition. The body tightens to protect identity. You label contraction as wisdom when it is actually resistance. 7. Protecting an outdated self. Identity clings to old roles. You fear losing who you were more than meeting who you are becoming. 8. Expecting certainty first. The mind demands guarantees. But beginnings only reveal themselves after commitment, not before. 9. Mistaking comfort for peace. Comfort numbs, peace expands. One keeps you small, the other asks you to live. And so we realize, starting over is not the destruction of the self, it is the release of expired structures. Fear appears when identity outlives its truth. What you call hesitation is often grief for a version of you that carried you this far. Renewal does not erase your past, it integrates it. So we ask ourselves, what am I protecting by not moving? Which part of me is afraid of becoming irrelevant? What would honesty require right now? Who might I meet if I stopped postponing myself? The fear is not a warning, it is a threshold. The ache is not weakness, it is readiness. The pause is not failure, it is recognition. And you are the one brave enough to begin again.